Hello everyone. Okay, so I am like really hoping that this works because I'm remembering now that yesterday my tablet didn't want to connect appropriately. Please work. Okay, so that's fine. I think we're okay. Because I really did not want to have to like shut my computer down and turn it back on. I was about to be really sad. If I had to do that, I was about to be like, nope, guess we're not working on art. We're writing today. I'm not even gonna mess around with that. But I also really wanted to work on this today, so I'm kind of glad that it didn't do that. Yay! Oh, we're doing it. Oh, we're making it happen. Okay, so this thing is actually like massively coming. So we have to do the street lamp and the figures, and then we're pretty much in the clear here. I am so excited. Hey, Gamby, how's it going? How are you today? I'm a little late, but you know what? The fact that I was able to function before 11 is a good sign. I'm doing pretty okay. I got slammed with work, so adjusting to this new like work schedule has been a little bit rough the last like day or so. But all in all, I know I'm gonna be glad to like have money, and I would rather like be able to pay my bills and be a little bit stressed out than like not really be able to function. So I'm gonna say that all in all, even though it has been kind of hard, I'm very grateful for all of the extra work, so I'll take it. This is a little weird. This is not correct. But otherwise, I'm doing good. I found out that I only have 2 more semesters to go with school, which is great. So I don't have to worry so bad about all of that anymore. Which has been awesome. I do have to do an EEG test tomorrow to see if my brain is still a disco, because apparently there's a chance that the people who did my EEG first to determine whether or not I have epilepsy might have been really dumb. And they apparently lost my test, so there's no way for my doctor to tell whether or not, back at that point, I had shown epilepsy activity in my brain. So there is a chance that my seizures are what they call provoked seizures, which means that there was an external factor that caused them to happen. Like, for example, sleep deprivation is one of the most common causes for provoked seizures. And at the time, I was really stressed out and not having a good time. So there's a chance that I was not sleeping. And eventually my brain just went, you know what, we're done. And then just had a seizure, because that can happen. And so now we're trying to figure out if I've effectively been on epilepsy medication for no fucking reason, because the person who did that EEG and then lost my EEG was dumb. So we're going on a journey. We're going on an adventure. And only God will know. Only time will tell. So I get to do that tomorrow, but that kind of sucks because effectively I have to stay up tonight until like 3 in the morning. And I'm going to try and figure out if I want to spend my time working and trying to get through all of the work stuff that I have to do, and then tomorrow I won't have to really worry about it, or if I want to divvy up my work between today and like Wednesday, for example. But it'll be interesting. I effectively get to go into an office and sleep, so I'm not necessarily super mad about it. But I also have to not sleep, and then I have to get up super, super early, which is also not great. should be an interesting time. So I get to do that at the booty crack tomorrow. Thankfully they let you do it because it's a sleep deprived EEG. It's like first thing in the morning, so. Nice. Brilliant. I am going to put one thing on the lamp. I'm going to do like a backlit, nice little bounce light shadow here because it just seems right, you know? Yeah, nice. So I'm really excited. I'm kind of hopeful. Now that I've had like a better second opinion with a different neurologist, I'm really hopeful that they're just going to tell me, oh yeah, that other person was really dumb and they didn't check to see if you had provoked or unprovoked seizures. So what actually happened is that, you know, you were not in a great place and now your brain has had time to heal, so you don't need to be on this medication that will like permanently mess you up for life. So and then I just won't have to take the meds anymore. And that'll be very cool. Okay. So we're officially done with the background now, except for like the snow effects and stuff. Hi, Q. How are you this fine Monday? What am I looking at here? Sunglasses. Oh, and that's the pattern. Let me label these things. So that way I know what I'm looking at. Hi, Jess! How are you? Welcome in. Oh my god, you're in 2 places. You've gained the power of multi-dimensional travel. Working and wrangling Paul a lot. True, though. Paul has the energy of 4,000 suns trapped inside his little dog body. I love how they said that he was chill. They were like at the shelter. They were like, he's super chill. And I'm like, well, we'll see. How are you doing, though? How are both of y'all? Anything exciting going on? No, you're like, I'm trying to do business. You're like, I understand that this place I hate working for, and like that you're probably sensing my distress, but also please don't fight me. That doesn't help anything. Oh yeah, that's true. And yeah, maybe that energy is the chihuahua deep inside him. Okay, so now I need to think about how this, I need to really think about my light source here. So this is how we're gonna do this here. Well, and then you also wonder about the temperament of the parents too, you know, like, unfortunately, you didn't really get to know the two parents in the situation, so it's hard to tell from that too. He wouldn't sleep in my room last night either with me or in the cage, so I ended up sleeping on the couch with him and leaving the balcony door open, and he did really well. Not a single accident. Hey, Paul! That's what I'm talking about, bud. Hell yeah. Good job, Paul. He's growing up. Our little guy's growing up. Yeah, he's so baby. It's like, yeah, it's definitely, that's a challenge for sure. I feel like the ideal age to adopt any pet is like 1. And you can just hope that the people train them right. Any time after that, neither they're going to be like really poorly trained or badly socialized, or anytime before that, and you have to, you know, be really ready to like, it's going to be crazy. Yeah, true. You're like, okay, so I'm going to need you to learn that you can get up and walk 15 feet away from me and you're going to be fine. You're not going to, like, die. Like, it's going to be okay. Yeah, I feel like that's been the interesting struggle with Tatsu is that we weren't really sure what his medical condition was going to be like. And so he's had a lot of stuff that needs to be done, but it's worth it. Now he's angelically curled up in his poofy bed. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Paul. We finally taught Tatsu that it's not okay to wake us up at 4:30 in the morning. And it's great. I'm so glad we got a smart cat because sometimes it really can be a struggle. But he is very smart and is not being a menace. Not too bad anyway. Only as much of a menace as he should be. We only had to do it for like a week, and then he was like, okay, I'm sick of being locked in the hole. I don't want to do this anymore. So I'm glad. I'm glad for it. This illustration has been literally in the queue for about 40 million years because school got so crazy and I haven't had time to work on it. And now we're like almost done. And I'm kind of glad, to be honest. Oh no, Adobe Audition, what happened? I need to learn how to use Audition, to be honest. I just use Audacity. And I have Audition. I've had Audition. I am a big old dummy dumb. I'm just double checking my lighting scenario here. It just won't do the playback at all anymore now that I've adjusted the audio of this mini indie review, and Premiere is freezing and having issues. Let's see, I'm trying to think. Have you cleared your media cache for either of those programs in a while? Actually, I'm not going to do that here. Okay. Yeah, because that's always my first thought, is like, the media cache. Adobe and its fucking media cache is always the problem somehow. Yeah, and that honestly, a clean install can save a life. That is very true. Legit. sometimes that's all the solution that you need. You never know. Alright, so I'm going to turn this on. And actually, I'm going to make this black and white, because that's going to make sense. I probably will just need color, but let me see what it does. There we go. Yep. Nice. It's like a little bit less saturated. For whatever reason, we're losing some detail here. So maybe that's not the answer. Huh. I wonder if I duplicated this, and instead of color, I did luminosity on top of... Wait. Nope, never mind. Full of lies. You know what, does it really matter though? Not really. I think I need to just chill out. I'm alright. Time to chill out. It's okay. Alright. Yep. So now this is the hard bit. I love doing pieces like this because the backgrounds are so intense, but then legit, I'm like, okay, the figures take 0.2 seconds because they're so tiny, which is always kind of funny. Because I'm normally like a portrait artist, I don't normally do like backgrounds and stuff, so. What a time to be alive. Time to very gently, gentle. It's been fun doing illustrations of cool things from my book though. I like have not done really any like large paintings like this from any of my books, and I probably should do that. Oops. I'm gonna try and continue to do at least one per book. Okay, so the light is hitting this side of his face, so I'm actually just gonna go absolutely ham. We're gonna Rembrandt triangle this whole thing here. Look at that. Actually, wait. Yeah. What in the space age hell is this lo-fi? I'm like, wee! See, and then we're gonna get like another triangle here, just a little bit. And then let's go up here like this. I feel like this sound is what whales sound like. Does that make sense? Whatever this music is like whales. Whales were like, we're gonna make music, and then everyone was like, that's cool, what you gonna make? And then it was this. Oops. This is literally so tiny that it's like difficult to... Let me see, where is this at? Yeah, okay, so I can still do the top of this arm. This is gonna just all be dark, I think, is how I'm gonna do this. And then same with that too. Yeah, better. It's not bad. I need to finish this breakfast. Otherwise it's gonna taste weird, and that's gonna be unfortunate for me. I haven't done a good Rembrandt triangle in a minute. Look at that little guy. He's just a little guy. What's nice about it, this being this small, is probably I don't have to, like, blend anything, really, because it's so tiny that, like, no one's really gonna see it. It all ends up working out. Yeah, nice. Because then it can have a little texture, but it's not going to be, like, really obviously bad in terms of, like, how chunky these lines, these divider lines are between the two. I don't know why this person... Some of these color palettes are actually high-key kind of trash. And it's not their fault, but, like, I know that they redid some of them and then gave up and then vanished off of DeviantArt, so I have to effectively tweak them myself. Which is not a bad thing. but it is kind of a pain in the butt. Buttery smooth. Yeah, because if you're looking at it from like way the hell over here, you can't even see. That's okay. You can't even see that there's any transitions in between. Like, it all looks smooth, and that's really all we can ask. It's okay. So, at the very minimum, this is not going to be a difficult piece to execute. This part is going to be the easiest part. The hardest part is the lighting. And being conscious of how that's impacting everything. Also not doing that. There we go, better. Okay, slowly but surely. Rashid's got mad cheekbones. Actually, well, yeah, I'll do a little bit right there. I gotta be kind of careful. Not like some of this you can actually see, really. There we go. Let me chisel his face out a little bit. I'm gonna pull this down just a touch. But I don't want to do too much. Painting skin, no, that's too much. Painting skin is like airbrushing a face, like if you're working on, like, doing makeup, really. It's super similar. Yeah, see? No, I don't like that. Maybe I'm just a liar. I'm a lying liar pants who lies. Some of this music is giving, like, the soundtrack to the Neverending Story, and I need to go watch that now. I'm like, is it time? Is it time for a Neverending Story rewatch? Because I guess it's always time for that. Do I need to, like, make myself horrendously sad? Because that's one way to fucking do it, is the Neverending Story. I know people always dunked on the second one, but I thought the second one was actually pretty good. It was not like the worst that it could possibly be. Like, we could have had worse. We should have a never-ending story watch party. Like, there was something about those terrifying, like... Because weren't they, like, giant bugs? What the hell was going on with that? Hold on. Yeah, yeah! Wait a second. It's all coming back. Yeah, the Empress. She was so scary. Not the childlike Empress, that other lady with the rad hat. She was horrifying. Yeah, these guys. Her, like, fucking terrifying beetle guard men. I don't, was not a fan. Yeah, we don't, The third one we do not speak of, though. Oh, you know what? True. My favorite thing about all of those movies is that they recast Bastian, like, 19 times. Every time you open the movie, it's a different guy. It's a different kid. It's like, who is this? Talk about casting whiplash. I feel like they did that with the childlike Empress, too. She was, like, a completely different actor. Because they couldn't afford the budget. Something happened to them. Did you know that the Falkor puppet just got, like, absolutely abused on the set of those movies? Oh, no, really? That's so sad. I didn't know that. That's so sad. Damn. Atreyu was a different actor. Oh my god, they really were like, hold on. We can't afford to pay literally anybody. Give me a second. For Neverending Story 2. That's so sad. Because I think he did a really good job. Like, honestly, with what they had, like, legit, he did a really good job. Because, like, why did people have issues with it? Let me look at it. What was the problem here? Yeah, because the audience liked it way more. Oh, nobody has actually critiqued this movie. This person is like one of the poorest sequels ever, and it's like, okay, so then you didn't give any reason why, as a critic, you didn't actually say why you didn't like it, so... a lot of people had issues with the continuity and the lore, it seems like, which is actually kind of valid. That's a valid critique. The new cast is another reason. And a lot of the dumbed down visuals. Yeah, but that's probably because I think Jim Henson's Creature Shop was not involved with that film, and then they were effectively given the Falkor puppet and told to just be free, which is a horrifying prospect here. So by the end of it, apparently the Falkor puppet was just, like, violently abused because Jim Henson was not involved to, like, clean up the puppet or anything like that, so it just looked, like, really bad, which is kind of horrifying to think about. Yeah, I think that because I had never read the book, I didn't really have an issue. But yeah, it seems like a lot of people were like, yeah, the lore is just not on point with the book, and I'm like, yeah, okay. I mean, that's a valid critique. It is valid. But for an actual movie critic to be like, this is one of the worst sequels ever made, and then that's the sentence, that's the review, it's like, okay, well, are you gonna say why? The Luck Dragon is essentially a Bichon. True. True. Falcor's the best. As a kid, I always wished that Falcor would show up and just beat the shit out of the bullies that I had. Because that would be dope. Okay, this is the scary part here when you're working on a character's face and you don't want them to look like they just walked out of a, like, being dunked in lotion. But we're looking good here. Excuse me. Yeah. Right there at the top is where he's going to be shiniest, and then I have to very gently not have him look, like, oily. Okay, looking okay. Yeah, I've been writing a lot of articles for CBR on, like, nostalgic kids movies and things like that. And I'm like, okay, so now I need to go back and watch literally everything that made my childhood great. Like, time to go watch The Goonies, time to go watch The Neverending Story, time to go watch Labyrinth and Legend, and all of those great films. My lord, I love how I, like, existed for 15 seconds and... What is going on? Okay, how do I have so many emails? What is happening? I'm screaming. Okay, here we go. We're all right. I didn't draw my tarot card for the day. Let's see what it is. Yeah, I feel like despite having some really weird things in there that are definitely, like, dated and would not fly, today it's somehow, like, still great. Like, Kohoi Kwan is great. The kid that played Chunk is great. One-Eyed Willie is a legend. Also, the Fratellis, I think that was their last name, the Italians, they were, like, really scary, actually. Like, high-key, actually a terrifying villain. We didn't mess around with those guys. Except for Sloth. Sloth is great. We love him. Hello. Thank you. It was a little bit toasty for me. I don't want this to be super toasty, although I do want them to be more warm than the background because that makes them stand out from it. I just have to be kind of gentle. Willow is another one of those good ones that are, like, really nostalgic. Mad Mardigan's, like, my favorite character in that whole movie. Okay, very good. Looking good. Alright, unfortunately, I had a bunch of detail in another image that I did of him that was, like, super fun in these eyes, but because this image is literally, like, this part of it is so tiny. What's crazy, I think this is like an 11 by 14 too. 11 by 17. Yeah, this is actually kind of a huge image. But this is just super teeny weeny. It's so teeny. but I will need to go up here. Like that. That's pretty much all there is to it. And then I'll do the glowing, all of that other good stuff in a second. I was supposed to have a meeting with my writing colleagues and then from school, and then we were all adults with a billion things going on, so that's what happened to us today. We're like trying to coordinate. They're also all on the East Coast, I think. Apparently the Hensons have been talking about a Labyrinth sequel. Speaking of old movies that might be coming back. Or I guess without David Bowie, truly it would be a film in the Labyrinth verse or whatever. Now. Okay. Yeah, alright. I just gotta make sure that this is still continuing to look right with the other layers on it, because otherwise this is gonna be lame. But I think we're doing okay. Alright, so now... guess what? Yeah. Just knowing that Rashid stole all of this stuff from Target is really funny to me. He's like, human laws don't concern me, steals clothes. Also, I'd like to thank everybody for hanging out on stream today. We actually have quite a crowd. I appreciate you all. Black Myth Wukong is coming out tomorrow, and I'm about to throw up. I think I might play that on stream, too. So if that's something that you all are interested in partaking in, it's going to be ridiculous. I should hopefully be okay. I don't know if I'll be able to stream it successfully. We're gonna do a test. If I can, cool. But if I can't, many tears will be shed. My processor might not be able to handle, or not my processor, my graphics card might not be able to handle it. I might look up like tips for streaming graphics intensive games. Oh, Q, where are you at in Final Fight, by the way? Have you watched a Gran go totally apeshit yet, or have you not gone to that part? Okay, slowly but surely. I need to put some drop shadow onto the ground so they're not just like hovering. Alright, so now, effectively, that's pretty much, yeah, that's all we need. Okay, thankfully that was like a super easy, yeah, super easy render here. Oh, I need to do his hair. That's the last thing. Stretch! Oh, that's just straight black. Whoever also made this swatch, F. This one's really bad. Alright, let me go here instead. So we have to work in reverse. Actually, just kidding, I'm doing this backwards. It's okay. Honestly, he's so, like, small. It doesn't... God, you can't even really see it. This is so tiny. I won't do it that shiny, I don't think. I'll do it just a little bit. There we go, better. Okay. And hers too. Hi, Cal. How are you feeling today? I hope you're feeling better. I'm so sorry that you weren't feeling well. That is literally awful. That. Actually, just kidding. Nice. Okay. Is she the same color? Nope. Oh, I'm so sorry your voice is hoarse. Oh, no. No, you're okay. You take your time. That's the worst. You know that moment when you're working and then like your phone is just going off like a million times? And you're like, why is this happening to me? Every email possible. I was able to sleep without waking up from pain. Oh, good. So doing solidly better. Jesus. Yeah, God. Well, I hope that you do feel better soon. That is the worst. Definitely not fun. Oops. Go better. Somehow I was like missing half of her hand. It's okay. Alright. So she is definitely not as Rembrandt triangle-y underneath this thing. But I'm still gonna halo her entire head. There we go. No, I zoomed in too far. Goodbye. Good luck. This is a little bit more normal for what I do when I shade faces. Nice. Okay. Actually, I am full of lies. Just kidding, I'm gonna actually leave that like that. Yes, that makes more sense. Yep. Don't ask why I have my brush at such a large size when I'm doing this stuff in precision areas. It's just the way that I am. How do they do this here? Hold on. I'm gonna actually mess around with this too. Get out of here, bug. Nobody wants you in here. There's a bug. Nice and soft. Okay, and then this thing. Oh, yes, nice. I got a really good feedback from my boss just now. Oh, that's super good. Okay, give me just a second. I'm gonna, just take 2 seconds to reply to him, but I don't need the clicky clack on the keyboard, so hold on, I'll still be here, but I'm just gonna send a message. Okay, cool. It's always nice getting, good feedback from my boss. Yeah, that's nice. Also, welcome back, Cal. Welcome back. I'm sorry, Crumble Cookie's got a banana pudding cookie? What is this? What is this tub? What is this tub of banana pudding? I don't understand. Okay, but Olivia Rodrigo's cookie looks really good though. That's a cute cookie. It's a vanilla cookie sandwiched around triple berry jam and vanilla buttercream with sprinkles. That seems really good, actually. Really tasty. I'm not a huge fan of banana pudding. I don't know about y'all. I could probably not do banana. I like bananas, just banana pudding. We're not friends. My favorite coffee right now, actually, is a coffee from a local place that's, like, right below me called a Banoffee. And it's, like, a banana coffee. I would have never, ever thought that that was going to be a good combo. And then they were like, hold my beer. And it was actually really, really good. Okay, looking good. Yeah, like if a banana pudding was next to me, I would consume it. Right, exactly. Like, I'm not gonna go to Crumble Cookie to seek out a banana pudding. Especially when I'm going to go to Crumble Cookie for a cookie. Like, that seems like a weird thing. Like a very specific decision. That is sure one hell of a business decision. Okay, I gotta be really careful. Actually, I don't like that. Yeah, because I like the bananas. There's something about it that's like, I think it's because, at least here in the States, we make it with, banana pudding. And it's a, Cavendish flavored banana pudding, so it's not like a banana that we have now banana. And so it tastes like effectively liquefied Laffy Taffy. And that, to me, I'm not a fan of. I just, like, I'm not vibing with it. I'm not really a Cavendish person. The long dead banana will be remembered. Rip the fungal plague. I have an entire race of villains in my science fiction that I'm working on that is the way that they are the way that they are because their entire species was wiped out almost by a fungal plague, and there's like literally one of them alive. And she's fucking really pissed off, long story short. It's happening to our current bananas too. I believe it. Nature's mad at us. They don't want us to have bananas. Oh, guess what? I forgot to color her toes. My bad, Zareen. Whoopsie. Sorry, girl, I forgot your toe. That's okay. All better. This yellow suit sure is something. I realize I'm actually going to give her a white shirt. Here. Okay, this is where this gets like really difficult. I don't normally work with yellow. But she's looking okay. I have a banana that's like kind of overripe that's sitting next to me, and I know that I need to consume it, but I don't want to. Because it's got that overripe banana funk, you know what I'm saying? It's like not quite brown, but it is thinking about it. Like if I waited until tomorrow, it's gonna be problematic. Like, I believe in you. You're right. I could have some toast and some peanut butter. Oh, my allergies really are going absolutely nutso right now. Hold on. I realized just now, since I'm no longer doing stuff with Kick, I should I'm gonna write that down. I need to redo my stream stuff here. Probably I'll get to that next week because it's looking like shit is absolutely crazy this week because I'm missing out on a whole day of work. There we go. Okay. Lello. That's all I gotta say is just Lello. I wanted to kind of get across what elements they are in terms of Jin and their outfits. So is it a little cliche? Yes. Do I care because I write children's fiction? Not really. Hey, how's it going? Welcome in. Arqual, let me know if I say your username correctly. It's good seeing you. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're having a great day. This is okay. I always feel like I have a problem with overdoing clothes, so I'm trying to get better about that and not doing that. Yeah, this yellow. This yellow is definitely something else. And who knows, I may end up changing the color here. Anything could happen right now. Let me test it with the light. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna turn on Rashid's sunglasses and then we're gonna figure out. Do I I'm like looking at the little thumbnail over here too to try and figure out. So it does change the color in the thumbnail. Yeah, because I don't want her to be like super much like that much of an eyesore, because the red is not really doing it for me. Hi, Poison Dart. Hello, hello. Also, thank you so much for that follow. You rock. Welcome into the Retro Arcade Twitch crew. We are getting very close to our 400 follower goal. This is nuts. I appreciate you a lot. Because then if I go that way, it's going to be too green. I think I am going to just tone it down to be more of like a mustardy yellow instead of like a banana yellow. Yeah, that just looks better, to be honest. Alright, that's better. That's better. Okay. A little stuck on my work, but I feel like that's pretty common. Yeah, it can happen. It can happen. It's true. And like same, I feel like I've been really overwhelmed by work, so it's been kind of a struggle this week getting through stuff, but I definitely would rather have work than not have work, so I am very grateful for the work that I do have. I just blasted through a really large like book design project, and that was fun. So that book should be coming out, I think, October. It's another person in my stream who finished, or not my stream, my Discord, who finished writing a book that I got to work on their book, and it was very cool. I have McDonald's coffee, and now I vibe. I always appreciate the vibe. I hope you enjoy your coffee, your kofifi. We are slowly chugging along on this thing. I'm very excited about this process, or this like picture being done, this painting being done. I learned a lot. I feel like I did. Very delicious, iced vanilla coffee, only $1. It's true. That's what really makes it the best, though. I definitely enjoy the dollar coffee. I am a fan. After I get done with this, I have to write like 1,000,000 articles for my work, which is unfortunate. That $7 coffee I got from my other coffee shop that haunts me at night. Oh no. Yeah, because I don't mind paying $7 for like an artisanal coffee. Like we were just talking about that Banoffee coffee. That's my like favorite summer drink from the place that I go to, that I frequent below my apartment a lot. But that's like artisanal coffee, and I don't get that very often. You know, it's just kind of like a nice like, oh yeah, I'm treating myself and I'm gonna get myself kind of a nice coffee situation. But like for a regular coffee to be $7 is upsetting. That is a crime. That is truly a crime. Oh, Poison Dart, I wanted to ask you if you were able to get into the rest of the server okay. Because I know you were saying you couldn't see it, but I wanted to let you know I left you a note in the introductions channel on how to do that, and I wanted to make sure that you were able to get in okay. So that way you can see all of the other channels, because we got lots of other stuff to do in there. Okay, no worries. Yeah, well, like, honestly, every server does their stuff differently. So if you're in my server and you see all of these channels over here, you'll see, like, introduction. You'll want to go over to the channel that says pronoun selection, and literally all you're going to do is click one of these buttons down here, whichever, you know, matches whatever you want to use, and as soon as you click one of those buttons, everything else is going to open up. So you'll be able to see, in my server, we have like art share. This is the writing shares where you can share all of your writing. And then writing prompts is where I post writing prompts for people to answer. If you want to like participate in any of those, like we share like work in progress stuff on Wednesdays, but sometimes I also talk about like things like here's like a thread on how to publish manga independently if you're looking to do that, stuff like that. Or like if you need critique on stuff, this is a good place to do that too, and it can be art or writing. So but yeah, let me know if you have any trouble getting in there. The one I got was white chocolate raspberry, but apparently that would be the same price as a vanilla. Okay, that's weird. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, no, I don't like that. Like, it's gotta be, like, when I say artisanal coffee, like, I have to, like, describe this coffee to you, okay? So these guys, they charge, like, I think it's, like, $6.50 for a 12 ounce, right? For their specialty coffee. And it's made with a banana syrup that they home make in-house, right? They home make it in-house, so you can't get it anywhere else. It's not like a pre-made syrup. It's not like Tarani or anything like that. It's, or whatever, that like specific type of pre-made syrup. It's their own syrup. And then they like import this ultra special coffee from like very small coffee producers. And then on top of that, this coffee has like a little nil-nil wafer in it. It's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. And like, I feel like I have never been able to get a coffee like that anywhere else, ever. So it's like so special, and I'm like, that is worth $6.50. But to be like, it's white chocolate raspberry and have it be $6 and, or like $7, like that's crazy. Oh yeah, you're good, Poison Dart. Definitely let me know if you have any questions too, because I can absolutely help. And if you just need me to assign you a role too, if you can't figure it out for whatever reason, just let me know. I have the power to do that. As a mod, I can do anything I want. It's amazing. Oh, I think I forgot to put a white highlight on Rashid's eyeball. Sorry, buddy. Oh, it's because his eyes are so light. Okay, so now, pretty straightforward. I'm gonna go ahead and get in here. Oh, that's Serene's lines. Do I need to do this? Probably not, but am I gonna be happier if I do? Yeah. Oh, 7 something. Oh no, but like, see, yeah, and that starts to get way too much. Yeah, absolutely not. No way. For just a couple of syrups, like, no way. That's, yeah, that's crazy. I guess... Okay. So now on this, I gotta, let's do some special effects here, because we need them. Let's see, let's see. Yo, 2,100 words is a lot. Yo, it sounds like you're making a lot of great progress. That's awesome. I'm excited for that thing. Alright, I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna make a new layer because I'd really like to be able to get a little bit of this going. It might be a little bit too much, but I'm gonna see if it's like overkill or not. Let's see. Vivid light. Yep. There we go. You're just like, I'm so angry. That's okay. You're like, I'm reliving the trauma. I'm so sorry that that even happens to you. Like, that's so rude. And it's tough because it's like, I want to support the business and everything, but it's like, how am I supposed to do that if I can't even afford the product? Like, what do you even do? So I'm kind of curious to see how this goes. Let me get in one more other brush here. Where is it? It's this. I think I'm gonna do... Yep. This is one of my favorite brushes, is Magic Ribbon. There we go. There we go. If I laugh, I'm done for. Okay, we'll be serious. My favorite customers are the ones who have me double check I rang it incorrectly at work because they think it's too expensive, and you're like, I just work here. Oh no, and then my boss complained to my face about the new minimum wage being too expensive. Oh my god. Yeah, you're like, look, I just want to be able to pay my rent, okay? Oh man, that's painful. Wowie. Oh, that is the worst. Oh, okay. My brain is soup. All right. Now I'm like looking at this, trying to figure out what I want to do next. Okay, actually, first and foremost, I realize there is the reality that I want to go in with this thing. Oh my lord. It was so large. Okay, so now I need to, I think I'm gonna lay in my lovely drop shadows here, and here's hoping that they don't suck. Okay, so let's see if I do perspective. Actually, I really do think that it's because it's radial. This is actually not going to be super hard. I think I'm actually going to be okay. Oh, yes, I love it when that happens. Breakthrough! Oh, interesting. Okay, now hold on. Oh, I see. Well, there you go. Hold on now. I have many regrets. It's not this one. I just realized that the drop shadow, or the cast shadow from Rashid, is gonna hit her really hard. So let me put that in. There we go. Actually, hold on. Oh! Yeah, this shouldn't be allowed. Yeah, that's so bad. Wowie. Let's see now. Yeah, that's better. Okay. That's my cast shadow. These are my drop shadows, so let me... I need to do... Maybe if I can... No. Let me see. Can I erase? What if I did like this? There we go. And then let me erase this a little bit too. No, not really. Not on her. And then I guess I'm gonna kind of... Let me see if I can get some of this going here so that way I can show that it's in the snow. And also there will be no footprints. I wonder if people will notice, because that's intentional. I'm gonna also reduce the cast shadow, I think, here a little bit. It sounds like you have a really detailed like world lore and magic system, Poison Dart. That sounds really cool. I love it when books do that, where there's like a lot of cool stuff going on. Okay, there's my cast shadow on the ground. And now let me go and get Rashid's. Okay, so I'm realizing here, I don't know why I did this to myself. There we go. This glasses lens needs to be a different color. It's a mirrored lens. There we go. Yeah, that actually looks pretty sweet. If I can finish this today, I'm gonna cry little happy tears. Truly. I will be super stoked if that's the case. I'm getting very close. I think my pirate short story is gonna fall just over or even be short story length. The final will be in the low 20,000. Oh, okay, so that's like novella. That's like a novella length. I already know I have to go back and change scenes. I decided they're gonna be slightly different. I see. Yeah, I tend to not write a lot in first drafts. See, I feel like that's pretty normal. You know, you add stuff as you go, especially when you're dealing with fantasy worlds that you need to build out the like world building and stuff through them as you go. It makes sense. But novellas are fun. I feel like not a lot of people write novellas. It's like a rarer length, I feel like. Oh yeah, that's awesome. That sounds so cool, Poison Dart. I love it. I love it. Okay, so now the question is, and I think I already know the answer to this. Where? Let me grab me one of these. Cool, so that desaturates them just a little bit. And I just wanted to do it just a touch around like the legs and stuff. It's like hard to see, but it's actually, it does make a difference. Okay, so now I need to put in snow. Oh, thank you, Goose. You're the best. I'm very happy with it. We're getting there. Let me start by looking at, let me see, I gotta look at my references. Okay. I don't really do a lot of landscapes and stuff. Hey, Cal, thank you so much for that sub. Oh, you're the new stream boss? You did it? You're the new stream boss now? How does it feel to be top dog? Thank you so much for that 16 months. That's crazy. You are amazing. I appreciate you so much, my friend. I'm like, where is my cloud at? Okay, so now I'm going to very gently... Oh, can I turn this off? I can. I'm just gonna kind of go like this a little bit. Like that. I think actually this will go underneath the shadow, the drop shadow. Okay, so this is going to be my snow cloud stuff. Or snow fog? Snow fog? Question mark? I wonder if we got good brushes for snow. For example, Reinhardt is one of the 11 Demon Kings. He's a giant demonoid. His weapon is a warhammer called God Killer, and the hammer's ability is called Usurper. Oh, nice. Nice! That's dope. Okay, I don't know what these brushes look like. We're gonna find out, though. Why would you open up an ad for iStock? You're terrible. Let me extract. All of these Photoshop brushes. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, I see. Okay, well, actually, this isn't the worst. I was like, am I gonna hate this? But maybe not. I don't have to paint them like... Okay, interesting. What does this one look like? What am I looking at? Huh. Okay, I don't hate it though. That saved me a lot of time. It's not exactly what I want, but I have the ability to do this better. Gotcha. His abilities are called Twin Impact, which creates a second remote impact after you've been hit once, and his second is called Strength King Atlas, which increases his strength and endurance, allowing him to take more hits and deal more damage. That's insane. That sounds dope. Okay, so I like this one more. We're gonna do small snow, and this is like fine and everything. Okay, you know what I'm realizing though? Yeah, I needed to crop it. That's what I realized. Okay, so let's see. Not that. There we go. And I need to be able to get, like, larger pieces of snow. And then I think, as crazy as this is, I'm actually going to do this. We're gonna give this effectively a fake focus blur. So it'll make it more atmospheric. Just a little bit. It doesn't do a lot, but it does enough. Alright, I think I did it. Oh my god. This was like a 20 to 25 hour painting, y'all. I feel like we've been stuck in this thing for about 4,000 years. Lordy. This was truly a journey. That was a lot. Who am I? Where am I? Oh, but you know what though? This is kind of blurry down here too. I gotta make sure I get rid of that. There we go, better. I did it. The only thing that I wonder... Do I want to do something like this? Or was black fine? I think that is slightly better. It's difficult to see if there's a difference, but there is one. It's just a touch lighter. Also, too, there is this piece of snow that's, like, directly on his mouth. There we go, better. Look at that! What I might do... I'm getting there. These are like the last final tweaks. Truly. Here we go. Better. All right. Good Lord. Okay, so I'm going to call it here. This is insane. I'm very happy with this, and now I get to put it on the Amazon page for Brady Von Altus and the Dastardly Gens, so that's cool. Um, Wowee, that was a lot. So, I'll be putting a poll up on probably the Discord if you all are interested in voting for what my next piece is going to be, what I'm working on next in my free time, and all of that good stuff. I am unfortunately, based on the workload that I have, having to pare down all of my stuff to effectively be only art related to my books. So a lot of the Greek god art that I was making and all of that is not necessarily going to be on the docket anymore, and fan art is going to be completely off the table. So I'm only really going to be working on stuff like this for my books, unless people commission me to do otherwise. So I'll be posting that poll in the Discord for everyone to vote on as to what I am working on next time. So pretty sweet. I am really excited about it. So thank you so much for everybody who hung out. Thanks so much to Artqual for following. That was really nice. And thanks always to Lair the Witch for that 16-month sub. That is insane. You are insane. I won't be back tomorrow because I have that weird EEG in the morning, and they're going to stick a bunch of goop and electrical wires to my head to read my brain. So I'm not going to be feeling very well probably. I'm going to just be exhausted, and I'm not going to be really up for streaming, I don't think. So I will instead be back on Wednesday, and I'll be working on some Heaven's Equal stuff. So I look forward to seeing everybody then, and I hope that you have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.